video should go out on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, depending on how I am able to put it together. So Merry Christmas. And I'm off to get bagels, but I thought I'd take the opportunity to, in addition to reminding everyone that Jesus is the reason for the season, also put in a little explanation here as to the order of the videos. Somehow when I released the last episode, 38, I had put on the end about having the exhaust back together and the starter on and trying to start the engine. Well, I'd skipped a number of events, number of minutes of video that I had shot about getting to that point, as well as some other things. So this video is gonna start out with some footage that I shot prior to the end of the last video, so I apologize for the confusion there. So I was unable to make any headway with drilling out that bolt. I need new drill bits. What I've got are pretty wiped out. So I ran the new spark plug leads to the high energy ignition cap and got markers on there. 18436572. That was interesting. I remember back to my auto shop days, and my auto shop teacher said, here's a way to remember the firing order on a GM V8. He said, how old are you going to be when you graduate? And he said, 18. I said, well, how old is your dad? Oh, 43. When do you retire? Well, at 65. And you're going to die at 72, he said. I'd kind of like to think, well, maybe I'll retire by the time I'm 72. Who knows? But anyway, 1843, 65, 72 is the firing order. And yeah, they put it on the intake manifold, just for those of us who can't remember that mnemonic. Also got out the Bondo, put what I hope to believe is the last coat on that fender. And now I think I might do a little rearranging, wet sanding in preparation for spraying the white paint. And again, the white paint's going on that surface. It's going on the door surface. Imagine if the door was there, it'd be across. It's also going up and around the windshield opening and then across the same. And again, you know, we've got flat black on top and semi-gloss black down in the rest of the dash. So that'll be the interior scheme. Again, white vinyl on the doors, white vinyl on those panels, etc. So, let's move on. So, like I said, this strip and that strip are going to get the white paint on them. So right now it's the fairly rough high build primer. I've got water with a bit of soap in it. I've got 600 grit, wet dry sandpaper, and I'm going to smooth out the primer. Actually, I have two of them. Like I said, a little bit of soap in here. wipe that off and then move to the inside. Section will be just like this section, so I'll do that and probably call it good for the evening. Alright, I have the first light coat on over there on the doors, on the top of your window, ledge, whatever. So with the kerosene heaters, able to get it up well above 60. But yeah, you can watch me attempt to paint without running the more of this. And after the clear coat. See how it affects the gloss. Okay. A few more minutes and that'll be half an hour we have bolted the convertible top frame back to the body. Sadly, with cold weather upon us and stripping paint and applying primer and so forth, warm weather activities, the LeMans has, under its own power, come out of the garage and will be carefully and thoroughly placed underneath a brand new tarp to protect it from the rain and snow.